If you're thinking about selling your home, you may want to check out our full-service flat fee listings, which are designed to help you net the most money when you sell your home. We'll talk more about those in just a second, but first we'll look at the real estate market news here in Cincinnati for March of 2024 and compare those numbers to March of 2023. First of all, new listings are down 4%, closings are down 11%, median sale price is up over 15%, median days on market is at 5 days, total inventory right now is at 91 days, while active inventory is at 40 days. It is still a seller's market, but not as hot as it was last spring. So if you want to net the most money when you sell your home, you need a more sophisticated marketing approach, but you don't have to pay a 6% commission to get that because it comes standard with our full service flat fee listings. Visit our site at 513flatfee.com to find out how you can net the most money when you sell your home. Now, when we do these monthly reports, please understand that it's a smaller data set than when we do the year-to-date reports that we do on a weekly basis. So we've seen year-to-date that home prices have risen a little bit over 10%. In these numbers for March, which is March of 2024 compared to March of 2023. That's only comparing that month's data, not the entire year's so far data. So we actually see that home prices have risen over 15% when we compare March of 2024 to March of 2023. We certainly don't expect that all of 2024 home prices will rise by 15% compared to all of 2023. Again, right now we see the year-to-date data, home prices in 2024 are up over 10% compared to 2023. It's risen more sharply just when we're looking at March all by itself. The average mortgage interest rate according to Freddie Mac right now is 6.82%. That's up 0.03% compared to last week. There hasn't been very much change in the last several weeks with interest rates. I heard an interview with Jerome Powell from the Federal Reserve. A summation of that is that he doesn't expect that they're going to be cutting interest rates until they get closer to their target rate of inflation of 2%, which based on their economic data, they were closer to 3.1% in the last major report that was put out about a month or so ago. Of course, if you're at the grocery store or at the gas pump, you understand that inflation is a lot higher than 2 or 3%, but based on the data they use, they're still not quite there yet. So there's really no reason for the Federal Reserve, even based on one of their representatives in his recent interview, to cut rates right now. So we do expect that rates may stay pretty stable for the foreseeable future. They may go down. Many experts still predict it will go down later this year, but we just don't know if it's going to go down as much as they originally predicted last year, and it certainly hasn't really happened quite yet. So if you're one of those people who's waiting to buy a home based on interest rates, I would caution you against that strategy. I think if and when interest rates do go down, even if they go down significantly, whereas you may get a savings on the interest side of things, you may have more buyers rush to market to compete with you. So we would expect that home prices would rise more sharply if and when that happens. And therefore, you're not really necessarily saving any money. While you're saving some interest, you may pay more for the house overall. So I'm not sure that your monthly payment would actually be less or not. So I recommend that when you want to buy a home, if it makes sense for you with your housing needs, to go ahead and jump into the market and do that as soon as you're ready to do that, regardless of what's going on with interest rates. And then if and when rates go down later, you always have the opportunity, if it makes financial sense when you crunch the numbers, to refinance at a later date at a lower interest rate. If you're thinking about selling your home, conventional wisdom would tell you that the spring and the summer are the best times to sell your home. I would agree with that. In most cases, there are more buyers looking during the warmer months when there are more daylight hours. Generally, the weather is nicer and they prefer to move, especially if you're in a target school district during the summer, and they may start their home search in the spring. So it's a great time to get your home on the market. There is very low inventory right now. Although there are fewer buyers looking right now because of higher interest rates, we also see that there hasn't been many listings coming to market because some of those home buyers already own a home. They may want to upgrade or downgrade, but they haven't moved yet because the interest rates are too high for them to really make that trade from a 3 or 4% interest rate to a 6 to 7% interest rate. So there's a lot of pent-up inventory listings that haven't come to market yet because those people want to buy a home first before they put that home on the market. If you're in that position, you're actually in a great spot to go ahead and get your home on the market to sell quickly and to sell for top dollar. But if you have any questions about buying a home, selling a home, or maybe doing both here in the Cincinnati real estate market right now, feel free to reach out to us. I'd be happy, or a member of my team would be happy to answer any questions you have or personally guide you through that process if you need some professional representation in buying or selling a home. The best way to get in touch with us is to visit our website at 513flatfee.com. Click the link there to schedule a call so we can set aside some time dedicated to assessing your needs, and we can map out a game plan for how we can help you to achieve your real estate goals. I'm Patrick Rosser with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty.